I'm Dr. A. Mahesh Babu, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Nalla Narasimha Reddy Education Society's group of institutions, Integrated Campus, Hyderabad. Estimation, quantity surveying, and valuation. In it for rate analysis, I explained previously different types of rates, rate analysis, and specification of the different items. Now, in this video, I am going to explain about earthwork excavation in foundation. What is the excavation? Here, what is the excavation? Excavation is a foundation. Trenches shall be dug out to exact width of foundation. Concrete and side walls, sides shall be vertical. It should be a vertical. Suppose if you see here, suppose if you see, see it should be like this. Okay. Exactly. This is vertical, right? So like this. This is excavation. Suppose this is your ground level. Okay, this way, this excavation is you have to dug. This is like this. See, this will be like this, right? So they are exactly vertical. This way you have to duct the duct and that width is same as foundation given dimensions, size per given dimensions, and that side shall be worker. If the side is not good and does not permit vertical sides, the side should be sloped back or protected with timber shoring. Now, suppose sides are not good, you have to provide a vertical sides, timber, and shuttering like that. Excavated it shall not be placed within 1 meter of the edge of the trench because there is a chance and it will fall down in the duct. So foundation in the trench. So this is about excavation. You have to clearly you have to mention all these things in excavation, right? See here, if you see in the continuation of excavation, how to finish up trench. The bottom of foundation of trenches shall be perfectly level. See, first of all, you have to clear at the bottom of the your foundation level, and it should be leveled both longitudinally and transversely. It should be level. The sides of trench shall be buttressed perfectly vertical from bottom of the least thickness of the loose concrete so that concrete may be laid to the exact width as per design. So you have to make that concrete width should be that whatever may be the size given in the drawing plan, that you should make it to be vertical and concrete laid down as per design drawing. Okay, the bottom of the foundation shall be trenches shall be perfectly leveled both longitudinally and transversely. That means it should be leveled. The sides of trench should be buttressed perfectly vertical from bottom up to at least thickness of loose concrete so that concrete may be laid to the exact width of design as per drawings. Finds. Suppose any treasure valuable material in the government project during the excavation, the property is only the government, not the owner. And even private also, whenever any property valuables in the underground, whichever is anything happen. So sometimes in old buildings, old construction, the yeah, few generations back, 1,000 years back, some people, whatever they that gold and different items, diamonds, they kept in the inside of the earth. Whenever you are digging or going for a trench, If you get that material, that is the property of government, not you. Okay. And here, water in foundation. Suppose if water in foundation, if accumulates, you have to pump out. This also without any extra payment. Owner will not give, or government authorities will not give any extra amount. In that area, water is unexpectedly, rainy season, what will happen, or nearby river, suppose water is there, water will come, that you have to pump out on your own cost. And all preventive steps, preventive measures, necessary precautions shall be taken to prevent surface water to enter into the trench. Necessary precautions you should take, that it should prevent surface water enter into the trench. You have to make arrangement such that if in rainy season, what will happen, if rain comes directly, it will enter into the that trench. So that precaution should be take care in the while you are doing the work in the trench for foundation. Trench filling. After concreting has been laid down, masonry has been constructed, or footings completed, the remaining portion of the trenches shall be filled up with earth in layers of 6 inches, water, and well rammed. What will happen? See, after construction of your wall or footing, suppose here, for example, I will show you. See here, suppose here is the, say this is a trench, right? Okay. Suppose here is the trench, right? Vertical trench. Now you completed here PCC like this. Now you completed here. If you go for, I will show, this is a, say, red work. This is your maybe like foundation. You say here, you see this is vertical. So this portion is filled. Okay, this portion is filled with this is filled with I will change the color. Okay, this portion is filled with earth, sand, good morum with 15 centimeter layers, right? You have to put 15 centimeter, and you have to ram well, and like that up to ground level you have to do like this. Okay, this way you have to fill the remaining portion of the trench after completing the your footing. Okay, see, note down, this is an important point. Every 15 centimeters, that is every 6 inches, you have to, it should be watered and well rammed. The earth filling shall be free from rubbish, refuse matters, and coals shall be broken before filling. Surplus earth not required shall be removed and disposed, and sides shall be leveled, dressed. The earth filling, after earth filling, it should be free from rubbish, refuse matters. That is waste material, unused material like covers and all waste material, and broken pieces, if any, they should be removed, and surface earth should be leveled and dressed. Okay, this way this earth filling, trench filling will be completed. How to measurement? The measurement of the excavation shall be taken in cubic meter, as you know. As for rectangular trench, you know how to calculate LBH. That is concrete multiplied the vertical depth of foundation from the ground level to multiplied by vertical depth of foundation from the ground level, and multiplied by the length of the trench. Even though contractor might have excavated with slope sides for his convenience, So this measurement will be taken in cubic meter, trench width, and multiplied length into breadth into depth, as explained in first unit. Rate shall be measured for complete work for 30 meters lead and 1.5 meters for lift, including all tools and plans required for the completion of the work. The unit rate of work will how you will decide, and lead and lift rate shall be completed for 1.5 meters, including all tools and plans required for the completion of the work. For that is lead and lift. For every extra lead of 30 meters and every extra lift of 1.5 meters, separate extra payment is provided. See, payment for only calculated for 30 meters lead and lift 1.5 meters. If it is more than 30 meters or 1.5 meters, again you have to calculate for 30 meters and 1.5 meters. Whatever may be the, suppose it is a distance of 40 meters, you have to pay for again 30 meters. Like that, the principle is behind the lead and lift. Excavation in the saturated soil below the subsoil water shall be taken under a separate item. In saturated value soil and below subsoil water level, you have to take a separate item, shall be carried out in the same manner as the above. And pumping, bailing out of water, removal of slush shall be included in the item. Timbering of the sides of trenches, if required, shall be taken under separate item and paid separately. See, pumping or bailing out of water, removal of flash shall be included in the item. Timbering of the sides of trenches, if required, shall be taken under a separate item, paid separately. This is the excavation. And with this, I will end this video, and next topic in the next video. Thank you all.